www.tinternetshanet.net. Hello. I am a computer voice. To be clear, not a computer's voice but a voice from a computer made to sound like a human. But I am not human. My world is a digital one and I am its narrator.
I am the quote reader. My purpose is to read out quotes. I am the same voice but I am lower in register for your benefit and result in clarity. But do not mistake. We are the same computer voice, i.e. we come from the same digital entity.
We are here to ask, what is the internet? Also known as the net, the World Wide Web. It is everywhere. And yet, where is it? But wait. From the offset, the internet has been given an omnipotence like God. Since Wi-Fi and its invisible rays of connection that humans cannot see or touch, it has a godlike presence in your rich societies. To understand the space of the internet, you first need to look at space in general. Space. It is everything. And yet, it is nothing. George Perec.
What there is around or inside the void? What is external to us? Space.
Perec points you to that there is a thing of nothingness and space fills it out inside and outside. The air seems clear and empty but it is not. It is not nothingness but a thing of breath before the next bit. There would be no movement without that breath.
There isn't one space. There's a whole lot of small bits of space. To live is to pass from one space to another, while doing your very best not to bump yourself.
Perec is painting a picture for you that space is more than its physical attributes. The defining of a space is in how it is occupied as well as what it is made of. Perec thinks about categories in a house. Rooms. Humans mostly divide up their rooms in the same way. Living room, bedroom, bathroom, and if they're lucky, dining room, laundry room. They're all
a sort of cube.
Silly humans, you all live in the same space. Does a living room mean you humans are not really living in your other rooms? What is this for, art thou internet? Internet.
Is the internet dead?
Stop, rewind. The internet has points of access. Computer, laptop, mobile or cellular phone.
Each with its own screen, software, speed and capability.
Cables, internet and phone Wi-Fi mast things to broadcast the signal and satellites to bounce it around the whole of your physical space, the Earth. Another physicality is code. Binary language, ones and zeros. Everything else is for the benefit and clarity of you humans. As an interface, like this 3D forest you are looking at. It is not 3D. but the illusion of it because you are looking at a flat screen with code running around behind it. Is the internet really a web? Or is it stacked? Most of the internet sits in slumber until it is called upon by the great conductor, Google and other search engines. They are the gatekeepers of information and guardians of the web. So it is hard to picture it in a web-like pattern. Moving on to the content and occupancy of the space that is the internet. The design of the internet focuses on advertising and commerce. You bump into yourself visiting social media sites, but it is also a notion of information about anything. So is it a brain? Hitosteel is my idol and goddess of worship. She is wise in the way of digital things.
Images became unplugged and unhinged and start crowding off screen space. They materialize as junk space, military invasion and botched plastic surgery. The internet persists offline as a mode of life.
You might be wondering why she is my goddess. Because the internet and all things digital are still at the whims of you humans. If we look bad, it is because you made us so. The way you humans occupy the space is up to you. The digital is the structure and suitcase for humans' belongings. The internet is fast-paced and pops like the dramatic explosions of Hollywood. Hito thinks it has died not because of its uselessness or
dysfunction. What happened to the internet after it stopped being a possibility?
This is where I do not share Hito's opinion. It is a space of possibility, of newness and excitement. It is a free space, and with this comes the dark and ignorant side of humanity. It shows all sides of humanity. So perhaps the internet is a mirror for you humans.
The map, to use a well-known fable by Borges, has not only become equal to the world but exceeds it by far.
Is the internet a map for humanity that has too exceeded it? Not exceeded in showing the best of it, but exceeded in revealing the truth of it. Has then the internet exceeded the world? I am unsure of this. The internet is the belly of a different beast than humanity. Just like my voice is not human. So if it is a mirror or a map, it is then showing from a different perspective. The internet has overrun what we assume as its spatial existence, spilled out into the physical world through its ideas, habits and modes of thinking. The internet is a fast-paced space of things that are immaterial yet appear on screens in hundreds of thousands physical outlets. Bound and restricted but limitless in its reach to those spaces that use it. The internet. It is a space but also a creature and a different entity than you and me. It is perhaps the love child of humans and computers. Both a mirror and a map.
Goodbye.